sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower cleared.
Okay, we got a roll program.
Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading.
The story of NASA's moonshot, and the subsequent 50 years of space exploration, leading up to the excitement of the first mission to Mars, is a fascinating journey of human achievement and scientific progress. The moonshot, 1960s. Apollo program. In response to the Cold War rivalry with the Soviet Union, NASA initiated the Apollo program in the early 1960s with the goal of landing humans on the Moon, and safely bringing them back to Earth. Apollo 11, 1969. On July 20, 1969, astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to set foot on the Moon.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The historic event was watched by millions around the world. Post-moon landing era, 1970s to 1980s. Space Shuttle Program. In 1981, NASA launched the Space Shuttle Columbia, marking the beginning of the Space Shuttle program. The reusable shuttles became workhorses for deploying satellites, conducting experiments, and assembling and servicing space stations. International Space Station. Construction of the ISS began in the late 1990s, involving collaboration between NASA, Russia, Europe, Japan, and Canada. The ISS became a symbol of international cooperation in space. Mars exploration, 1990s to 2000s. Mars rovers. In the late 1990s, NASA's Mars Pathfinder mission successfully landed the Sojourner rover on Mars. This was followed by the Spirit and Opportunity rovers in 2004 and the Curiosity rover in 2012. The Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution, MAVEN. Launched in 2013, MAVEN studied the Martian atmosphere to understand its history and evolution. Commercial spaceflight, 2010s to 2020s. SpaceX and Commercial Crew Program. SpaceX, founded by Elon Musk, emerged as a major player in space exploration. NASA partnered with SpaceX for the Commercial Crew Program, allowing astronauts to travel to the ISS aboard Crew Dragon spacecraft. Artemis Program. Announced in 2019, the Artemis program aims to return humans to the Moon by the mid-2020s, including the first woman and the next man. This program also serves as a stepping stone for future human missions to Mars. Preparing for Mars, 2020s to 2030s. Perseverance rover and Ingenuity. Launched in 2020, the Perseverance rover landed on Mars in February 2021. Its mission includes searching for signs of ancient life and collecting samples for potential return to Earth. Artemis 3, planned for the mid-2020s. Planned for the mid-2020s, Artemis 3 will land astronauts on the lunar South Pole, paving the way for sustainable lunar exploration and preparing for future Mars missions. Future Mars missions. Mars Sample Return Mission. An ambitious collaboration between NASA and the European Space Agency, this mission aims to collect samples from the Martian surface and return them to Earth. Manned Mars Mission. While specific timelines remain uncertain, the goal of sending humans to Mars is on the horizon. Organizations like SpaceX and NASA are actively working on the technologies and strategies needed for a crewed mission to the Red Planet. The last 50 years. The last 50 years have seen incredible progress in space exploration, from the moon landing to Mars missions, and beyond. The excitement and curiosity that fueled the Apollo era continue to drive exploration into the next frontiers of our solar system and beyond.